A particle of mass m is attached to one end of a massless rigid non-conducting rod of length L. So this is the question. Clear? That means a particle of mass m is attached to one end of a massless rigid non-conducting rod. See here, non-conducting means there will be no loss of the charge of length L. Clear? So the next question, next part is another particle of same mass is attached to the other end of the rod. So see, when in a question you will get that a mass is being attached to the both sides, then you need to stuck to the concept that moment of inertia will be applied. So when the questions are quite long, while you are reading about every line of the question, you need to verify, you need to imagine that how you need to proceed. Clear? So this is the basic of the rod. The two particles carry charges plus q and minus q. Then we can write this arrangement. So see, when you are getting this question that the two particles having masses tied in different two ends of the rod of length L are having charges plus q and minus q. That means the magnitudes are same and the expressions are different. That's why you can say this is representing a dipole, nothing else. Clear? This arrangement is held in a region of uniform electric field. So you can easily understand that what we need to apply here. It must be the concept of torque on a dipole. Clear? Uniform electric field such that the rod makes an angle, or we can write makes a small angle. In your question it is given approximately 5 degrees. Clear? It is given in the question approximately 5 degrees with the field direction as shown in figure. Find an expression for the minimum time needed. The question is quite necessary one. This was 3-4 times of entrance question. Needed for the rod to become parallel to the field after it is set free. It is set free. So the figure says that particularly what we are going to get, that there will be one electric field. It is given and the electric field must be uniform, and two masses m1 and m2 are being tied into parts and they are containing two charges, let us say minus q and plus q here, like this. A particle of mass m, let us say one mass is here and another particle is same mass is attached to the other end of the rod, let us say here, and they are containing charges plus q minus q, so minus q and plus q. Then the length of the rod will be L. Clear? And it is making an angle of, let us say theta, very small angle. This is the electric field. Clear? This arrangement is held in a region of uniform electric field such that the rod makes a small angle, theta, let us consider. with the field. You need to understand this one. This is the rod of length L. One mass M1 is here, one mass M2 is here, and they are containing charges plus Q and minus Q, and the angle theta between the rod and that of electric field with the field direction is shown in figure. Find an expression for the minimum time needed, like this. So when we are talking about this one as the electric dipole, so what we will do? There will be generation of torque. So this one is the force. This one is the force. We will draw a perpendicular. Yes or no? Let us give it as name as A. This will be B. Let us this is C. Not this one. So it is asking that find an expression for the minimum time needed for the rod to become parallel. That means if the rod will be like this, it is asking that at what time. So this is the angle obviously. The same angle will be there. So it is asking at what time the rod will move and will stay like this. What is the find expression for the minimum time needed for the rod to become parallel to the field after it is set free. So if I will not hold it, I will leave it accordingly, then due to the torque, we know that due to the torque it will move in a clockwise direction. Then in what time period it will come here. So always remember, when these questions are coming, you need to proceed. The two cases will come. One, as the charges are equal and opposite, it will give you the idea about the torque. As it is containing your masses, so you need to go for the moment of inertia. Then you need to correlate that how the moment of inertia related to your torque, and also you need to find the angular acceleration, and it will represent in the form of your simple harmonic motion. Then you need to find out the expression for your time period. What is one? So your work is to do this one by yourself. In the next class I will discuss the answer.